There's one, guys. Oh, he's around the dock post. That's a big one.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Andrew Nordbye. If you haven't seen my YouTube channel, please go check it out, Fishing with Nordbye. But today, we are here at Lake Guntersville. This is my home lake. I just dumped the boat in. We're gonna go hop on it, and we're gonna try and catch some big old largemouth bass today. Maybe some spotted bass, but it's a springtime day, a nice warm day, a little change from the cold weather we've been having. And I got my mystery tackle box in the mail. So I'm gonna show you guys what is in that real quick, and we're gonna do a little MTB slam for you guys. So let's check it out. I got it here in the boat. Just hopped on the boat. We're only gonna use lures inside this box today. These mystery tackle boxes are a great way to learn new techniques, try new baits, things you wouldn't normally buy at the store that catch fish. So in this one right now, we got a Strike Pro jerk bait. That's great in the springtime, cold water right now. Great lure to use. And then we got this dynamic little swim bait. And then got some informational card sticker. We got a 𝗂𝗯𝗃𝗯𝗲 zinger spinnerbait. That should be good this time of year. We got some 𝗦𝗂𝗃𝗯𝗵𝗶 swim baits. Those look good. That clear water, I like to go with green pumpkin a lot of times. And then we got some Cabin Creek craws. Little jig trailer would be great. Some 𝗂𝗯𝗃𝗯𝗵 hammer hooks. Those are cool. Cool bend to them. And last but not least, a Lunker Hunt Gamut swim bait. There it is. So that's what's in the box today. We're gonna go ahead, tie on a few of those lures, use one at a time. If one's not working, we'll switch to the next. Man, these birds are loud, guys. They are loving this warmer weather. I'm excited. Hopefully the bass are active today like the birds are, and we're gonna go catch some good ones, I hope. Let's go get them. Digging in my little jig box here. This tiny little finesse jig is going to be perfect for these little craws. So I'm gonna tie that on with one of these Cabin Creek craw trailers. That's gonna look good in the water, I think. So when you're rigging these up, these trailers, if they're long, sometimes I bite the end of the trailer off, but this one's just right. You slide it up over the ribs on the jig, that bait keeper, and look at that. That looks like a good little bait. We're gonna tie it on real quick. Next, we're gonna tie on this little Strike Pro jerk bait. Unique little cup bill on it, should give it some good side-to-side action. And we're gonna fish that on the edges of some grass out here on Guntersville. Like I said, one of the best baits in cold water. Got it on 15-pound test, a little higher than I normally throw a jerk bait on, just so I can rip it out of that grass. That's when it triggers some bites a lot of times. Oh, you want to lick your line when you're sealing your knot. That way it doesn't heat up and weaken the line from friction. That's going to catch some. And third lure we're rigging up is this little 𝗦𝗂𝗃𝗯𝗵𝗶 swim bait. I got it on a weighted swim bait hook. That should catch them today too. Just the reason I'm rigging it on a screw lock swim bait hook is because I'm fishing around grass, maybe some docks, and I don't want this lure catching on the grass. You can rig it weedless on these, just like that. It's gonna have a great wobble side to side, reel it right through that grass. Let's go catch them, guys. I'm excited. I'm gonna start off by chucking around the swim bait. It's super windy out here today, but a lot of times the wind will turn fish on to biting. We're just gonna slow roll this in and out of this grass. Super clear water. Let's try this jerk bait out. Alright, I've been throwing around the jerk bait, the swim bait, no luck. I don't know, I've been fishing a grass flat where they normally hang out this time of year, and they're not here yet. Super bright sunny day. I think we're gonna go try some docks with this jig, see what happens. Let's go skip some docks.
There's one, guys. Oh, he's around the dock post. That's a big one. Oh, yes. There we go. Oh, he felt bigger. He was around that dock post. Ooh. Okay, had to slow it down to the jig. I've been throwing around that swim bait, that jerk bait. Slowed it down to the jig. Nice 2.5 pounder. Look, he's got a spot on him. Woo! That's awesome. Wanted the jig, the little crawl, little finesse jig. Gotta fix my crawl trailer there. Yeah. Thing flaps as it goes down. That's a good one. See you, buddy. All right. Gotta check my line. He was around some wood. You always want to check, make sure you don't need to retie, and I do. I don't know if you can see that, it's all scuffed up. Definitely got to retie. Go right above the last scuff mark, and that's where you want to cut it. Otherwise, you'll break off on your next fish. On these jigs, I like using a polymer knot. You go through the eyelet, back through. So you got 2 lines through there, and then you just tie an overhand knot. And take that loop in, go around the bait. And then you always lick it, pull it tight. And then you skip back in there. He was way up under there. Just like that. Give it a good skip. Since this is a light finesse jig, it sinks super slow. You gotta fish it slow. Oh my gosh, I just got hit again, guys. Just got hit again. Let's get back in there. And these are hard to reach places. Not many people cast way to the backs of these docks like this and catch some fish doing this. I don't know why he picked it up and let it go. He's on there. Oh, he let it go again. Why'd he let it go? He's on there. Guy. That's why he let it go. He's just a baby. He was just a baby. That would be why he let it go. All right, back to back. See you, buddy. Man, this water is so clear, crystal clear. I love it. And go back under there again. 2 in a row under the same spot. They hang out together. It's so bright and sunny today, I feel like they're just in the shade. Let's try another one, guys. That's a good one. 3 in a row. 3 in a row. Yes. Oh my goodness. 3 in a row. They're schooled up. That's a 2-pounder. Sweet. I gotta get back in there. See it. Man, I haven't wanted to hit my trolling motor because I didn't want to spook these fish, so I've been floating back in here. But I'm gonna have to. They're loving the jig. Gotta be as quiet and as stealthy as possible fishing these docks, especially in this clear water. They're definitely moving up for some shade today. See if we can flip back under here again. Left-handed. Yep. Get good skipping right-handed and then start skipping left-handed. Helps you make more casts, catch more fish. I can't believe that. 3 in a row, and I missed one under there. That's pretty good. Really good. And the reason I'm fishing this dock is because it's the longest dock. We got a bunch of docks, but they don't stick out very far. This one sticks way out here. These fish have many places to hide under this dock. Plenty of places to hide. And in this clear water, I can see the bottom here in 6 feet. So that sun hurts these fish's eyes. And unless they're in the thick grass, they go under these docks in the shade. I got caught on a dock pole. You are gonna get stuck fishing docks. There it goes, it came off. But it's worth it when you're ripping fish like that out of here. Let's go way back in there. If I get one here, I gotta go over a boat lift. Did a little rat nest on that one. Not bad. There is a boat lift in the way if one picks it up on this cast. That is what it's about. We switched up what we were doing. We threw a jig, we skipped a bunch of these docks, and we figured out a little pattern. I've only been out here for an hour and a half or so, and that's amazing. We caught 3 fish off that one dock. So we're gonna run down through here, see if we can catch a couple more fish off these docks. It seems like they're sitting on the back side where the walkway meets the back of the dock, underneath the dock in the shade. They're hanging out in the shade because it's so bright and sunny. The water is super clear. I don't know if you can tell how blue it is. And they just like to be in the shade rather than the sun shining in their eyes. That's why we wear sunglasses. Let's see if we can catch another one. Another reason these fish are up under these docks is because everywhere else has eelgrass on the bottom, and under these docks is a hard spot on the bottom because the eelgrass doesn't grow where there's shade all the time. And they like sitting on hard spots. Shell beds under these docks from birds feeding. There's everything. They got wood cover, they got the edge of the grass. So much for them to hang out under these docks. Okay, I have my camera off, but I just had one take my claw under this dock, so I got to put another trailer on. Did not have the whole bait in his mouth for some reason. Throw another trailer on. I'm loving these little craws. I have to use these more often. See, this is a great reason to try out mystery tackle box if you have not. It's because you try baits you never would have. I would have used the same trailer I always use on my jigs, but this little one is killing it. It's like a watermelon color, and they're loving it, especially on this sunny day, clear water. Watermelon, great color choice. Now I'm in here a little close, the wind blew me in. So that was another bite back towards the edge of the walkway on that dock. So I fished the front of a few docks and no bites. When I get to the back of them, I'm getting bites. So if that holds true, I won't even fish the rest of the docks. I'll just fish the backs of them. That'll be a little pattern we'd run. Try to get under that. Skipping a jig within 2 inches of the water. Yep, that's why you do it right there, guys. Yep. That is why, because nobody else casts there. That is a stud. Wow. Whoo! Let's go. There's a 3.5. Oh, big. See ya. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Oh, it's so hard to cast under that. The reason dock owners put those screens up is so people don't cast under them. I mean, you're not allowed to. It's legal, but they just don't want you hooking the props of their boats and getting your line and lure caught on their stuff and breaking off. But sometimes you got to. Oh, see, I hit the screen there. I only have like an inch to skip under this screen. It's hard. Missed 2 there. Now I'm caught on their screen. Oh, that was worth it though. That was a big one. That was a big one. 3.5. Love it. This jig is doing work today. Let's throw back under that same one. See if I can get it under there again. Ah, hit it. Now rat nested. Nope. That was a tough cast. I mean, you got 1 inch to get under there, and this lure is 3 inches long. Just got to be the perfect cast to make it happen, and we had it. But doesn't look like we're going to get it again. But I've just been casting out this jig, letting it sink all the way to the bottom. It's a tiny jig. It's only a 3/8, and then I just lift up, twitch it a tiny bit. I'm keeping it within 6 inches every move, so I'm just barely moving it, dragging it along the bottom a little bit. Little pops, tiny little pops. Just barely move that rod tip. If you move it too much, you're moving that bait 6, 7, 8 feet without even knowing it. Man, this dock's hard to get under. Yes, guys, that was amazing. Caught a 3.5. That one dock produced that 3.5 pound fish. Barely had room to skip under there. I mean, like an inch, maybe an 1.5 inches. That bait's 3 inches long. Just got to be the right skip, and it worked out. Caught that 3.5 there. I couldn't even hardly get back under there to see if there were any more, but that was awesome. Skipping docks, 48 degrees, sunny, bright sunny day. Always try some areas with some shade. I had fun fishing the lures that came in that mystery tackle box today. They definitely wanted the jig. They eat the jig. That craw trailer was awesome. Again, I've never used it, but I love it now. I'm gonna start using it. That's another reason I like mystery tackle box. So that watermelon color is a little lighter than green pumpkin, and since this water clarity is so clear, 6 to 8 foot clarity right now, that watermelon shines. So give that a try next time you're at your lake. If it's 1 to 3 foot clarity, I'd throw green pumpkin on, but had a blast today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe. Again, check out my YouTube channel, Fishing with Nordbye. It's linked down below. I put a bunch of videos out here on Lake Guntersville for you guys, but we're gonna get out of here for the day. We'll see you next time.